Hi there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you the construction activities as well as the quantity of materials and the cost in today's 2024 Nigeria to take this 5-bedroom duplex from the DPC level to the decking level. Stay with us as we take you through the process. So after the DPC had been cast, the next activity is to form the block on the DPC, bringing out both the internal and external spaces. Of course, this is done by taking a clue and plumbing up the block from the foundation walls, squaring them, tying a rope from the beginning to the end to straighten it, and then dividing and bringing out all the internal spaces. And this is what had been done here to bring out all the internal spaces as seen in the video. So on the ground floor, this building covers a total square area of 102 square meters, and it's comprised of the following: the entrance porch, the visitor toilet, the main lounge, the dining area, the kitchen, and of course the guest room. Additionally, we have the stairs, which serves as an access to the upper floor. After the forming of blocks on the DPC, the second day saw all the blocks get to the lintel level, and this was to enable the iron workers and the carpenters to start boarding and of course forming the iron works for the lintel. So for this building, our window level started from 2 blocks. So after the second course of block, we marked our windows, excepting for the kitchen. And this, of course, is one of the activities of setting out, marking out all the door spaces, marking out all the window spaces, and ensuring that everything is at the right position and at the right measurement, just as is on drawing. So at this level, everything had been marked out and the block work done to the lintel level. Now, as everything has gotten to the lintel level, the next day's work will be more on the carpenters and the iron benders. First, putting the iron rods into place, and then boarding the bottom for receiving of the lintels and the rest of them. And of course, what it did here was also a chain lintel, where we have to chain all the external walls to link all the columns together and to help it transfer its load to the ground. And of course, that is to help the building to be able to carry the loads, build the dead and live loads that is going to be on it, and of course to also help the project to save some cost instead of doing a chain beam after a lintel. So we just chain everything at the lintel level, which helps to transfer the loads of the building. As you can see here, that's what is ongoing, the chaining. So as the carpenters and the iron workers were doing their job, preparations were on the way to cast the lintels and the columns to ensure they are fit for the function, using the right mix. And by the time the casting of the lintel was done, the next activity is the leveling of blocks, which implies adding 33 courses of block on top of the lintel to get to the decking level. And this activity actually determines the headroom you will get in the building by the end of the day. In some cases, two blocks are used, but it's been observed that if you use 2 blocks, if you are doing POP in the house, in most cases you see that the headroom will reduce considerably. So that is why what we resort to now is at least 3 blocks above the lintel. So at this point, the chain lintel had been done and cast completely, which of course had bound together the building, linking it through all the columns to the foundation. The next activity here is of course to start adding the blocks, which we call leveling in the construction terms. So the leveling of blocks starts, which of course is used to do 2 things. Number 1, to ensure the levels rhyme. Number 2, to give a uniform level for the decking. At the point of the lintel, if there was any block that was not directly at the same level with others, the lintel is used to correct it. That's why at some point you see that the lintel, some places will be 9 inches, some places will be 10 inches, while some places will be maybe 8 inches or something. So it is used to correct the level to ensure that everything is at a plumb level before the decking starts. So by the time the leveling was completed, the following material were used: 18 lengths of 16 mm rods, 30 lengths of 12 mm rods, 20 lengths of 8 mm rods, 2,000 pieces of 9 inches blocks, 70 bags of cement, 100 pieces of 9-inch and full boards, then 3 trips of sand, and 15 tons of chippings. So the total cost of these materials used to bring this project from the DPC level to the decking level in today's Nigeria, using today's cost, is 3,251,000 naira. On the other hand, the labor, which includes the block work, the iron bending work, the carpentry work, the casting of the lintels, then the supervision and professional charge for the work done from the DPC to the decking level, cost this project 885,000 naira. In all, to build this 102 square meters building from DPC to the decking level cost the project, or will cost the project in today's Nigeria 4,136,000 naira. Thank you for being with us this far, and see you in our next one.